I am Dr. Kali Rajan from JSS College of Pharmacy, the scientific convener for this Pharma Nest event organized by Open Pharmacy Federation. So we welcome Dr. Muhammad Salaluddin, Principal, Farukia College of Pharmacy, Mysuru, Dr. Veer Vikram, Professor, Lala Lajpati Rai College of Pharmacy, Punjab, and Dr. N. Paramakrishnan, JSS College of Pharmacy, Mysuru. So we welcome you all. So over to Vallika. Vallika is there.
Yes,
Malika, I
moving on
think
to
all
further
the presentation
presentation. One presentation is here. ENS 453 is here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. ENS 453, be ready with your explanation.
Yes, ma'am.
Kindly turn on your webcam. Yeah, you can start your explanation.
Okay, so good evening to all the panelists and the delegates present here. I am Mitali Sarlashkar of second year B Pharmacy, and I am presenting before you my poster on removal of water samples using pomegranate peel powder. Uh, as we all know, pollution has become a major crisis nowadays, and that is mainly because of industries that let out their effluents into the river waters, making them polluted, harmful, toxic, and non potable. These effluents mainly consist of impurities such as heavy metals and other chemicals, etc. There are many techniques to remove heavy metals, namely physical, chemical, and biological treatments. Biosorption may be a recent eco-friendly technique that gained importance during this decade. Uh, but what is biosorption? So, biosorption can be defined as the ability of biological materials to accumulate heavy metal from wastewater by physical, chemical, and physico-chemical methods. Thus, biosorption as an economical alternative to remove heavy metals from industrial wastewater and aid the environmental remedies. Moving on with the methodology and its principle, we collected pomegranate peels which were washed several times with distilled water and dried for more than 48 hours under sunlight. Pomegranate peels were then later cut into small pieces, and half of them were converted into powder form. After drying, the powder was steeped, and water samples were collected from different rivers such as Neera, Mutha River, and Pavana. These water samples were then analyzed under few parameters before the treatment with the powdered pomegranate. Uh, then these then this sample was treated with pomegranate peel powder in a purifying setup, which consisted of pebbles, filter paper, cotton, and this pomegranate peel powder in a layers in a plastic bottle. Plastic bottle was used just for the uh, just as a apparatus, and the plastic constituents weren't like they weren't dissolved in the process. Uh, we considered the following parameters like a measurement of pH, measurement of turbidity, hardness test for the water, and limit test of the heavy metals. The principle behind this was that the pomegranate peels powder originally are used as a dyeing agent. After the use of peels is done, like after eating the pomegranate, the peels are thrown as a waste product. Instead of throwing it, they can be used as a biosorpting agent to remove the impurities from the polluted water sample. Heavy metals are treated as impurities that makes the water toxic and harmful. Thus, these can be analyzed under various physico-chemical tests. So, the results are as shown in the uh, poster. The hardness test showed the difference difference between the before treatment and after treatment of the water sample treated with the pomegranate peel powder, which showed a difference of color change from reddish color to a bluish green color. In the limit test, the same the color change was shown in the limit test, which proved that the which gave the satisfactory results for the same, as colored compound was converted to colorless once it was treated with the sorry, which was turned to another color, that was blue color after the treatment. The pH range showed a difference of a small minute difference, which gave satisfactory results, and same with the turbidity method. uh, so I could conclude with this that this method of using fruit peels can be utilized in wastewater treatment, and it is going to be beneficial for treating heavy metals. It will be cost effective and eco-friendly in nature, as fruit peels are available in abundance. Of the cost of the filter will be low, as the cost of the filter will be low. Thank you.
What to evaluators? Evaluators can start the evaluation.
Mithali, why you use this plant?
Sir,
Pomegranate.
yeah, because pomegranate peel have bioactive materials like flavonoids, anthocyanins, and ellagitannins, and pomegranate is also a potent antioxidant. So, because of these constituents of pomegranate peel, I and my guide decided to take this as the filter material.
Okay. What is the method to check the hardness test?
Sir, the method which we use was the titrimetry, where EDTA was used as a titrant, and Erichrome black tea was used as a indicator, and the sample was taken in the flask, and the titrimetry was performed, and thus the results were shown.
What is the full form of EDTA?
Uh, uh, Ethylene diamond tetraacetic acid.
Thank you. Saludin sir, you can continue. Sir.
So your voice is not audible.
What are the heavy metals?
Heavy metals are the impurities which are are in you, which mostly like lead, or else magnesium, calcium, etc. that can harm the water.
Are you sure they are the heavy metals?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure. You are not confident. Anyway, like practically, how did you, tried while making the pills? You have tried, no, the pomegranate.
Yes, yes. Yes, the pomegranate peels were kept under the sunlight for more than 48 hours, so that they were completely dried and then used for the apparatus.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Midali,
Yes, sir.
hello. What is the difference of pH before treatment and after treatment?
So pH that was shown was approximately 7 above, and which after treatment it was nearby 7 or towards acidic in nature after treatment. And this, sir, I would like to add that this was the first stage which was carried out before the lockdown, and because of the lockdown, next stages weren't able to complete. So this is the first stage of my research, academic research.
Okay, it means that have you checked the pH or not checked?
This was at the first stage the results were the same as I have displayed, but the later stages were to be done, but because of the lockdown it wasn't able
Okay,
to.
have you checked the pH or not? Totally, you have
Yes.
collected 3 samples, no?
Yes, and we
Okay.
did it on the pH meter.
Okay. For these 3 samples, is there any similarity or the relations between these 3 samples with the pH?
Sir, acidity of the water to be checked. So the water was the all 3 samples were treated to check the acidity only, or the basicity before and after the treatment.
Usually, water is supposed to be a neutral pH, no?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
It should be neutral at
How much?
7.
Okay. How much? See, if it is neutral, suppose as per you, if it is acidity, is it 6.4 or 7.5 or 7.3? Have you checked or not?
Yes, sir. I had checked it.
Which
The
instrument? Which instrument do you have used?
pH meter.
Okay. Now, after the treatment, have you checked any one sample? Is it the pH is increasing or decreasing?
The pH was decreasing, and the sample C showed exact neutral point after the treatment.
Okay. Have you checked the density before treatment, after treatment of the waters?
No, sir. We just we at the first stage we have checked this for
Okay. Since suppose if we consider the heavy metals are solubles,
yes,
while
sir.
while you are treating with the pomegranate powders, definitely the minerals supposed to be removed.
Yes, sir.
Because of that, definitely there is a variation in the density before and after treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
As
checked
I
that.
as I stated, these four these 4 methods were performed before the lockdown, and because of the lockdown, some of the next stages were not performed. So this
Okay, no problem. No
stage
problem. See,
1 gave satisfactory results.
since the lockdown is the pandemic, we can't able to avoid. So before the pandemic, what are the parameters you have assessed
Uh,
practically?
pH, turbidimetry, and a hardness test, and the limit test.
Okay. Have you tell me only one limit test that supposed to giving the difference between the samples before treatment, after treatment?
Sir, limit test for lead, which we performed, and that gave the difference, a slight difference before and after the treatment.
But the limit test, say for example, sample as well as the after treatment, before treatment, which may comply with the standard or not, which may be less or more. That's all we can find out. Have you
Yes, sir.
observed any the samples which have failed or which have give positive result?
The sample C, which was of Povna, gave somewhat satisfactory result compared to the
No,
other two.
satisfactory. So, see, satisfactory. Okay, suppose for example, the before the treatment, if the water which will fail for the limit test for lead, then the treatment, if it is okay, then the after treatment the sample supposed to give the comply with the standard. No,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
have you read like that?
Yes, sir. They gave difference between
Okay,
the
what
before
is your
treatment.
observation at the time of limit test for lead?
The limit before the treatment, the
No,
color
what is your
was.
observation? What is your observation? Either turbidity or opalescence?
Yes, the opalescence was went to, like, it was
Okay, what
null.
was the color? Okay, no problem. What was the color?
It was colorless. Once
Okay,
for that
thank you.
turbidimetry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, we are done with presentations. Now I request Dr. Kalirajan sir to convey the vote of thanks to the respected evaluators.
Any other presentation is there for today's
No, sir.
schedule? If
We are
any
done for
participants,
today. No, sir.
participants, I request Dr. Vikram Chowdhury, Director of OPF, to give the conclusion report.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I thank to Dr. Mohammad Salahuddin, Principal, Farukia College of Pharmacy, Mysuru, Karnataka, Dr. Veer Vikram, Professor Lala Rajput Rai, College of Pharmacy, Moga, Punjab, and Dr. N. Parma Krishnan, Professor, JSS College of Pharmacy, Mysuru, for your valuable suggestions and remarks to the e-poster presentation session of PharmaNext 21. I also thank to all the coordinators of PharmaNext 21 who are working hard to make this event grand successful. And this event is happening all of you because of support all the presenters who are presenting their valuable research work on this platform. Thank you each and everyone. Thank you, everyone.
No. Thank you. Thank you, Vikram.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.